Hey everybody, this is Dracula, and something incredible happened. After all this time, I finally got a jackpot. Check it out. Where is he? There we go. We're gonna go to Legend, go to Clanmate. And he's at a major nuclear winter arcfall. I'm gonna do something tonight. I'm gonna try to do it at least 2 or 3 of them before I go get my daily reward. Oh, this is the end. My only friend, the end. Make sure I get a lick in on this other monitor. Because I gotta hit him at least once to get the drop from him. Oh, and there was another one. Alright. Unless that was one of the ones I was fighting just a second ago. There we go. That one's down, and I killed him all by myself. You see, there's no other players on the minimap. If anybody's new, they'll know that it's false. There's like a good 40 or 50 players at this arcfall. You just can't see them until the thing's over because of all of the objects moving in here. All right, got one done. Let's see here. I got a blue bolt-action repeater out of that, and a sharpshooter scope. Let's look at the scoreboard. Yeah, you see how many people were in here? I didn't even make the list. Let's see who number 1 was. The first 3 spots we got Mama, Lucas Kill, Out from the Dead, and CJR 420. And then Helen Ho and Arc Killer Reaper. Let's see what Mama was using. Vought Mass Cannon and Stingray BMG. Tachyon Charger and Prime Evolver. Let's back out of this. See who's dancing around. Oh, that's CJ. Alright. Yeah, there was a few of us here. You can see the blue dots. Let me look for mods that may have dropped. I don't see anything. I only was able to hit like a few monarchs right at the end of this thing. So I got the karma, which was what I was going for. I want to try to build up karma before I cuz yeah, I'm not quite sure if it helps me get the jackpot or not if I do a bunch of these things before. What is this? Yeah, let me see if I can find Camus. I'm gonna group invite because they were whispering me. Basically, that's what that is. They were sending me a message. All right, and they want me to teleport to them. So I'm thinking maybe they're at a nuclear winter. Go to player. Well, what do you know? Somebody was giving me a heads up, and here we are. Let me see. Group. Brotherhood of Knights. It's a new, maybe not a new player, but a new character. But yeah, let me do a clan message. Come on now. Ah, I hit a couple things. It's early on in the final. The Tremblers. Power kill. Dang it. Missed. I need to set up a fund me for a new computer chair. This thing is... It's horrible. I feel like I'm going to fall off of it and it's squeaky. I don't know if any of you have been watching my my uploads or my streams for a while, but you can hear my squeaky chair all the time. See, just squeak, squeak. I've had this thing since... crap, I don't know how long. This was my first computer chair. Well, not my first computer. My first computer was a TRS-80. And most of you are probably going, what's a TRS-80? Yeah, I'm that old. I learned to program in school on a Commodore 64. Whoa. And my first video game console was the first video game console. It was Pong. I don't really... that's sort of... You might consider that a video game console, but it didn't have exchangeable cartridges. You couldn't take a game out and put another game in. You couldn't change games. You just change the settings on the one game, and then that was it. And you had paddles that would move the player, you know, little bars back and forth. So my first real video game console was the Atari 2600, which is what it came to be called. It was first just the Atari video computer system. Yeah. VCS? Yeah, video computer system. So that's some old school stuff right here. In fact, if you go back to my first few live streams that I did, just at the beginning of this year, I do some Atari gameplay footage, just switching back and forth. If you want to check that out, I did a few Atari games, aside from the Battlefront 2 streaming that I did. But I actually still have, and in working condition, every video game console I've ever owned. So I don't... Yeah, I've never gone to GameStop and sold a game system to get the money to buy another one. I would go and see how much money they were giving me for my games and my console, and I guess, you know, I really don't need the money to buy the new thing because I have a job, and I could just in a few weeks, you know, have the money, or I could put it on a credit card and pay it off, which is what I ultimately ended up doing. But they gave me such a small amount of money for the... Oh, I don't even remember what I went to. Maybe I was the only time I actually went to think, you know, maybe I'll trade in some PlayStation 2 games and get a PlayStation 2 game. I figured I'd go in with a bunch of PlayStation 2 games that I wasn't playing anymore, and and I could get at least one game. I didn't. They wouldn't even give me enough for one game that I wanted. It was ridiculous. But they did have really good deals on used games. So what I ended up doing was I came in with 30 games, and I walked out with 32 games, something like that. So, maybe I had 10 games with me, but I ended up leaving with more games than I came with because I didn't sell my games. I just bought games. I bought some pre-owned games at GameStop. So somebody like me, you know, they get me in there with the promise of we'll buy your old games, and then I don't sell them my old games, but I buy some used games. I'm just kind of silly like that. And anyway, I thought the games were worth more to me sitting on my shelf than the money would be that I got for them. Because I know someday I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I used to have all these games, but I traded it for. Do you have the money that you? No, I spent the money. Would you spend it on more games? No, they didn't give me enough for another game. So, but now I can still say I've got all my PS2 games still. The ones that I used to play in the late 90s, or no. What was I playing in the late 90s? I don't even remember. All the years are like mixed up. I think anything after 1993 I just don't remember. I skipped over PlayStation 1 and went straight to PlayStation 2. Before that I had N64. Yeah, N64. I went back to college. To finish. Trying to think what year that was now. I'm going to have to check my own Facebook to see when I graduated college. But yeah, when I remember I was back in college after they kicked me out. No, I didn't get kicked out of college. I got told that I didn't have to go anymore. At the 2-year college that I was at, because I had so many credits that they just said, here's your diploma. Get out of here. That's what happens when you don't have a plan. So I got that associate's degree mailed to me. I didn't even know I had graduated. They just mailed it to me. Here's your diploma. You don't have to go to school here anymore. We like your money, but dang. When I decided to go back to college, they looked at everybody, like did a double take at my transcripts, because it rolled out, hit the floor, and went, down the street and to the 7-Eleven, bought a Slurpee, came back. Okay, purchase complete. That means I got the karma for this. Here we go. I got a blue assault rifle and a marksman scope. Alright, so I've done 2. I'm going to do as many of these as I can before... Come on, back out of this thing. I forgot to look at the scoreboard. Look how many people are here. Alright, let's see here. Looking for mods. There's something over here. It's a mod. It's green. I'm going to get in my car and drive around looking for mods. No freaking mods. Am I driving too fast, maybe? Let me go over here. Let me do the perimeter. Let me just drive. What is this? Oh, there's nothing up there. Nothing there. I got 2 green mods out of this whole thing. Oh, man, I got ripped off. Let me see here. I'm going to take a look at the comments on the live stream. Copa's going to bed. Let's see. Dracula going to sleep. Harry inaugurated. Blah blah blah. Fap. Going to sleep. Okay, so at least today. Movement tomorrow. PSN come back. Hopefully he will have his PSN service back tomorrow, and we'll see him in the game and on the live stream. What do we got here? Peyton. Oh, that's okay. Peyton, what do you got? Just 35 slots for doing North. Hey, you got the pursuit complete. Peyton just finished it. Let me show you guys the pursuit that Peyton did. And if anybody has been doing this along and not paying attention, it's getting close to the end, I think. I think it ends tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. You may want to check the Tryon message boards. But the pursuit is all the way down here under bonus. Holiday. And I've got it already, so it's dimmed out. But you see where it says 35 inventory slots. I think I had to get 50 nuclear winter arc falls. The majors count for 2, and the minors count for 1. And once that adds up to 50, you get the reward 35 inventory slots and the title radioactive. That's what Peyton just told me she got in the live stream chat. What do we got here? Alex. Oh, Alex is here. And Pro Gamer. Nice FF. I don't know what that is. Somebody has to tell me what that is. What is a double F? Alex. I got a sword? When did I get a sword? Oh, you guys are telling me... Oh, wait. I gotta go check my inventory. I didn't even see this. Holy crap. Let me... Alright. Okay. That must have been at the last... Alright. Let me go to last chance. And we'll look at this. Everybody's over here. Oh, wow, a sword. And I'm like, well, I don't know what the heck's going on here. Got any guns? Okay, Peyton just told me it ends tomorrow. I just liked and subscribed. Hey, thanks, Adam. I'm glad you like the channel, and I'm glad you subscribed. Let me go over here and look. Look at this is the quickest way to look at my new inventory. Go to surprise. They said I got a sword. What? All this time I didn't get a single jackpot from Halloween or Christmas. And now I got this Fusion Falcon. Wow, I didn't even know I got it. Somebody tell me, when did that come up even? I didn't see it pop up. Okay, everybody hates me now because I got this sword. And I'm gonna look at it. That's the Fusion Falcon. Increased melee range, increased melee lunge distance. Oh, nice. 17% damage. Now look at that. The damage is more than the Chimera Fang. At least, and the charge damage is more. The jump damage is more, and jump radius 3.5. Look at that. Nice. All right, that's going on my melee loadout. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that! Oh my god, look at this sword. This is sweet. CJ wants a duel. All right, let's try it out. I got a new trinket. Where'd you go? I saw you just a second ago. I was using all my my boosts for that one. This is just going to be straight sword fighting now. Well, it works. Let's go try it out at Port Stinson. Here's my Eldorado. This is amazing. I got a new toy. Oh, look at that. Wait. Let me stop so we can see this. Look, I don't even put it away when I'm on the bike. It's like just right out there where I can like cut people's heads off as I'm driving by. All right, let's go. I'm gonna head over to Port Stinson. To some hacky slashy on some 99ers over here. It looks like, I don't know, maybe that popped up when my my ego leveled up. Because I didn't see it pop up as a reward for either of those majors. I'm not complaining. Hey, you guys head on over here to raise the threat level so I can really test this thing out. Drones. They blow up when you hit them. So that's why I was getting knocked back. Let me go over, clear this area out. Well, it burns so bad, stop running away. Lunge distance is increased. So I'm able to actually hit some, let me just see from here. I'm actually able to hit some things from a distance that I wasn't able to before, like another meter, I think. Let me go set the plant bomb. This is a plant bomb. You put a plant bomb on the box, and the plant bomb blows up the box. See? Watch. See that? It's a biological weapon. Oh, there it is. You have received Fusion Falcon. Falchion. Fusion Falchion. When was that? That was after the first. Yeah, it must have been when I egoed up. Yeah, it must have been after my ego level up. So that's what I got. I think that's how I got the that's how I got that shield also, I think. All right, I got a Fusion Falcon, and that's how I got it. Let me oh, and because I waited a while, some people were able to warp to me. And now I can let's see. There it is. And it doesn't show that I egoed up. I'll look more into it later. Let me get out of here. And all right, I want to try out this sword at threat level 10. Okay. Now let me try it with blur active. Blur and my stem. Here comes the big guy. Ha ha! Oh, don't forget the plant bomb. There we go. Let me see if I can rocket jump. Nope. Is that Hyperion? Oh, everybody's doing swords right now. We're gonna do some seppuku over here. Get ourselves killed. Charged attack. Oh, he done blowed me up. Juggernaut down. Let's see, who's here with me? Let me go nearby. Let me group invite everybody that came to do this with me. Oh, no, not inspect. Group invite. Nearby. Hyperion, group invite. Nearby. Nearby. Savage, group invite. There we go. Alright, any baddies over here? I'll kill this one. Okay, he's dead. I'm on fire! We got out here, this boat. Oop, shot him in the neck. He's still dead, though. 3 shots on a smelter. A charged attack, 2 of them. Blah! Blah! Okay, now we got this thing. Now let's cut him to ribbons and split the booty. When this brawler stim is active, their shotguns don't knock you back. That could be used with any number of things. It doesn't have to be a sword. But the brawler stim, if you're fighting something that keeps knocking you down, like grid, it's just an idea. The grid keeps knocking you down. I believe if you use a brawler stim, it won't knock you down. I haven't tried it. Maybe somebody knows otherwise. But I did try it on Volge Viscera. And we just stood there hacking at that viscera for like forever, and it did not knock us down or back or anything. Alright, it's complete. 88 kills. Let's look at the scoreboard. Hyperion was here, and Savage, and Legend. So alright, that was the Fusion Falchion. And I mispronounced it a few times, but that's okay. I know what it is now. And I can't believe I missed that thing popping up. Everybody in the live chat had to tell me that it was there. But once I figured it out, I was happy as a clam. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.